Hey guys, welcome to my video. This is Elise and she's a beautiful mommy of two wonderful boys and never wears makeup. So here we go. I'm going to apply the Giorgio Armani Master Corrector in 1. It's the pinky one because as you can see she does have some darkness under her eyes and she has a lot of freckles, of course, as you can see. And I'm just gonna blend it in with my beauty blender because her darkness is more blue, so this pink one goes well on her, and just gonna dab it in with my fingers too. Then as you can see now I'm applying MAC Face and Body, a little bit of it with my fingers and blending it into her skin. You don't want to cover all of your freckles, of course, because that would look very cakey. So just where she needs it to make the color even all over, but the freckles of course have to show through. And she's not used to putting all these things on her face because she has beautiful skin, you know, and she doesn't need all this. But anyway, you look nicer if you put something on. So this is the Rimmel Match Perfection concealer under her eyes to brighten that area because she really needs it. As you can see, it makes a big difference. With just a little bit, you can make the biggest difference. She looks less tired, of course, you know, but the freckles are still showing through. Even this is a heavier coverage. Of course, the concealer is going to be a heavier coverage, but under the eyes, you can do that, not all over the face. So blending everything in, maybe around her nose. She has a lot of redness around her nose. And now I'm using the Laura Mercier Mineral Loose Foundation. And this is what I've been using on me. This is in the color Natural Beige. She's saying, do I do the fish face now? Because she knows, because she follows my videos. So this is giving her the luminosity back to her skin and also that natural kind of beigey, like the name says, back to her skin. And just setting everything, but still looking natural because everything is sheer. And then, of course, to define her cheekbones, I'm going to use the Laguna NARS. And look at those cheekbones. They are amazing, amazing. She has a beautiful facial structure. And this is just gonna make it warmer, of course, and also define them and lift them even more. I think her facial features are very similar to Claudia Schiffer, and she has a very 1960s kind of look. I don't know. Now, as far as blush, Margin by MAC, it's kind of on the sheen side, and just with the 187, with the same brush I used for the bronzer, I'm just going to dab it on her cheeks to give her some more color, but it's all complementary to her colors, natural colors, and I think it's wonderful, and you can see the freckles showing through. Now, to add even more of a like sheen, but you don't have to do this on a daily basis, you put it on your cheekbones to give a nice luminosity to the cheekbone area, because she does have such pronounced cheekbones that why not enhance them even more? They're just gorgeous. And then MAC Painterly on her eyelids. Now, as she even has freckles on her eyelids, so this kind of helps us make like a bare canvas, so that the eyeshadows come like show up. So just apply it with your fingers in order to blend it. You can see it makes a big difference already, but not too harsh. This, before doing her eye makeup, I'm going to use MAC, I believe this is Wedge, to her eyebrows. Her eyebrows are just fine the way they are. She doesn't even use or do anything to her eyebrows. So I'm just going to fill them in the inner corner and outer corner, just with a MAC 266. Lightly brush it on, and see, it already makes a big difference. All you need is a little bit of product on Elise and it makes the biggest difference because she has more of a natural look. And if you are one of those types of girls, makeup is wonderful because it just enhances your beauty, but you don't want to cover it. So I'm just gonna use the same, oh no, not the same. This is MAC All That Glitters. I believe this is one of the most wonderful colors, especially on girls with red hair or more like this is warm red hair. And just apply that all over the lid for a little bit of that something extra. And then in the crease with the same fluffy brush that I applied the All That Glitters, I'm gonna put that same color I did on her eyebrows, which again I believe is Wedge. And you can use any mid-tone brown, a cork, a soft brown, just to define the crease a little bit, because you do want to give more depth to the eye. She doesn't have a lot of lid space, but this fluffy big brush does the job on its own, as you can see. And you know, it's just nice to have a little bit of color. And now, of course, with a MAC 217, which is smaller, I'm going to go into that crease and be more specific, like apply it more to the outer corner and then bring it all the way into the inner corner. So it makes the depth more, of course. It's really difficult to do this and record over the video. Anyways, as you can see, I intensified her look. Now with the MAC 266, you do want to give Elise or any girl with a natural look a more defined eye, and you can go in, I would suggest, with an eyeshadow. This is Espresso. You can use anything else, like Embark even. And so you see it gives more depth to the eyes, but it's not as harsh as eyeliner, especially black eyeliner. You wouldn't want to do that. And this is also great, you know, for day, but also if you want to play it up for the evening, then you would go in with some black or brown eyeliner in the waterline. I'm going to bring it down, of course, on the bottom part, just to make it more intense, but not too much. And then finish off with black mascara. This is Prestige, my blackest lashes. I would not go in with a brown mascara because the only place where you do want to wear black is on your lashes. Otherwise, why would you be putting on mascara? And that gives the final touch to the look. You see her eyes and her cheekbones just pop out. Wow, that's gorgeous, gorgeous. And her freckles still show through. This is Revlon Bellini, one of my favorite colors, and very appropriate to Elise's look, which again, I think she has a kind of 1960s vibe to her look, but of course this is a modern played up version. And Barbarella, I don't know, gorgeous, Claudia Schiffer cheekbones, gorgeous. And that's the finished look. You don't need any lip line or anything. You see how beautiful her cheeks are, very natural, freckles showing through. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I will see you very shortly with another video.